that sandal, why is it special? First of all of the relics of the Prophet ﷺ are special. But the sandal of the Prophet ﷺ has another significance. Namely, when the Messenger ﷺ went onto the Isra and Mi'raj, he went up where no human being, not even an angel, could go. And when he got there, to speak directly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because that was the location in which Allah had willed to manifest his speech, his eternal speech to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He remembered the Quran saying, أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ هَدَى اللَّهُ فَبِهُدَاهُ مُقْتَدِهِ. Those, the past prophets, all the past prophets, are the ones whom Allah guided. So follow their guidance. So he remembered, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, when another great prophet in the Quran, the moment in which Allah spoke to him and the manifestation of Allah's eternal speech came to him. Who was that? That was Sayyidina Musa at the burning bush. And what did Allah say? فَخْلَعْنَ عَلَيْكَ. Remove your sandals. So the Prophet ﷺ, taking an example from Sayyidina Musa, he said, I'll take my sandals off before Allah tells me to. He proceeded to take his sandals, to remove his sandals. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him, as for you, there's no need for this. And the Prophet ﷺ kept his sandals on. And for that reason, we are told we may pray with our sandals on. Because the Messenger ﷺ, in fact, spoke and received the tajalli of Allah's words directly from Allah at that moment with his sandals on. That's the highest place that a human will ever be. More sacred and more lofty and more near to Allah Ta'ala than any of us is salah. And the second reason is that the Prophet ﷺ said, the Jews and the Christians, they take their sandals off to pray. Pray with your shoes on, to be different. So there's two reasons. So that sandal was a topic in the Mi'raj. And therefore it became special to us. And the Sahaba documented its shape. How else did we know its shape, right? They documented, they preserved it. And we have until today the sandal of the Prophet, and we know its shape. And we know that it was a two-thonged sandal. So that it didn't just go between after the big toe, it also went after the third toe. Between toes number 3 and 4, there was another strap. They both came together, and then they wrapped around the ankle. They both came together, and then they wrapped around the circular strap that was around the ankle, and then that strap was connected to the back of the heel. And that's why you see on these sandal shapes, 2 dots in the front, 1 in the middle, at the bottom. That was the shape of the Messenger's sandal.